Now, I don't think you've done the dub challenge yet, but it does look like a dub challenge when you have your old picture side by side with one of your recent pictures. And if people see your social media, and you talk about it quite frequently, I mean, there's a noticeable change in your body from years past to now. Talk about that a little bit.
So I've always been a bigger girl. My biggest weight was 225, and I took a change in my lifestyle and decided to, just be more healthier and practice healthier eating habits, working out more, not only for myself but also for my career passions, and just going harder in the gym. And so I've lost a total of 45 pounds. I'm currently 175. I'm definitely not where I want to be, but I have made a huge leap in progress. And so I took a moment. A lot of people who know me in Atlanta especially have known me since I was bigger, known me the entire time. So they didn't quite realize I was that big because they was like, oh, well, you're a cute girl. So we never really looked at it like that, but I was always the cute, bigger girl. And so I just took a little reflective moment where I decided to post a before and after pic, just stating, being transparent in my journey, and just saying like, hey, this is where I was, this is where I am now, but it's still not where I'm trying to be. So we're all a work in progress, and just stay with it. So
Now explain the whole transformation. How did you, first, what was the straw that broke the camel's back that actually said, okay, it's time to make a change? What led to that part?
What my grandmother told me, she was like, when you turn 25, if you haven't lost whatever weight that you wouldn't lose, you just gonna spread and get even wider. So I was like, oh God, I'm already not where I want to be. I'm young, so let me try to do something about it now and be proactive so I'm not fighting it. And then it's just like, I do want to have kids. I don't have any kids now, but I do want to have kids, and I don't want it to be like the end of my body. So I really just wanted to, it's all for personal reasons, basically. I just had to talk with myself, and it was just after trial and time after time, just getting on the bandwagon, falling off, that I just decided to say, hey, let me just stick with it and make it a lifestyle. It's not about a diet or a fad. It's something that I want to be healthy for life. So
you've tried little things here and there, yo-yoing, I guess they would call that, where you gain weight, you lose weight, you gain weight, you're not consistent with it.
Right.
Okay, so what was the process to lose the first amount of pounds? How did you do it? Did you get a trainer? Was it a self-exercising thing you put together yourself, a total eating habit thing?
I've always had workout buddies, and I've tried different trainers, but the main thing that really got me to lose the weight was really changing my eating. Like, nothing works as much as changing your eating. You can work out every day of the week, but if you're not putting the right things that you need into your body and feeding your body the right fuel that it needs, then you won't get much success. It'll be like the yo-yoing effect. So just changing my eating habit and eating at home and meal prepping and just being more cognitive about the food that I'm putting in my mouth. And the decisions that I'm making on an everyday basis. You have to think about it. It's not like a diet. It can't be for 12 days. It has to be something like every day I'm going to try to make the right decisions about what I'm eating. So
Now, what were you eating before, and then what are you eating now?
Well, fried foods. A big thing for me was dairy. I had to really cut out dairy of my diet. I love cheese. I love ice cream. I am a dairy fanatic. Like, all my life, I've loved it. That's one of my comfort foods. That's one of the things that I love to go to. But for one, it breaks my skin out horribly. Once I did it I took dairy out of my diet for skin reasons. I started to see the weight dropping off, because dairy is really bad for all of us, but it just affects us differently. So once I took it out of my diet, I started to see the weight in me slimming down a lot faster than normal. So I try to practice a vegan-ish lifestyle, because I'll eat my chicken and fish every now and then. But yeah, definitely trying to be more of a rawest veganist, vegetarian, eating more things that come from the earth.
So if you do want milk, is it almond milk, coconut milk type of stuff, or do you stay away from all those type of products as well?
I don't normally call for milk. I've never been a milk person. I've always been a cheese person and ice cream. But if I do have like a coffee or something, I will do almond milk instead, or no sour or no whipped cream. But if I do want something like Mexican or something that I would prefer cheese with, I would just eat vegan cheese or have no cheese at all. I make it at home, and I have vegan cheese at home. I have vegan sour cream. There are different vegan alternatives, and there are ways to get around still eating what you want to taste, but not having the negative effect with it.
So what about ice cream?
So ice cream, they have, Ben & Jerry's actually has a vegan ice cream that I love. So I like their vegan ice cream, or I'll go for like a non-dairy sherbet or something like that.
I see. Okay, so you start with the eating, but what about the workout regimen? What's that like for you? How often do you go? I mean, at this time, how often do you go? How often do you actually work out for? What's that like?
Well, I'm a very active person. I'm very outdoorsy. I like activity. So I've always not mind working out, but I'll go to the gym. Now my rule is it's an everyday thing, so I go to the gym every day if I can, and with no more than 2 days in between. So if I work out Friday, I might take the weekend off and go back Monday, but I'm going to work out every day that I can with no more than 2 days in between, and that's usually about 6 times a week. So, and I work out for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Because I like to do a lot of cardio, as well as I always incorporate abs in my workouts every single day. And I try to focus more on my problem areas, which are my butt, my thighs. Thick thighs save lives, but yeah. So yeah, I just try to work out pretty hard when I go to the gym.
Trainer? No trainer?
No, right now I don't have a trainer. I've just been incorporating workouts, some of the stuff that I know, doing my own research about my body type, what works for me, what targets the areas that I want to work on. So, and I'm going to give a lot more tips on those type of things on my website, because I know a lot of women have been asking me on my social media and everything, but I do have a website coming out where I will give more specific workouts to what I do to target the areas that I have problems with.
Favorite exercise for you to do out of all the exercises?
I don't have a favorite exercise, but I do have a favorite day. Like, I love leg day. Leg day is my favorite because I like to be sore.
You like to be sore?
I like to be sore. That lets me know it's working.
Or you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Now, least favorite exercise or hardest exercise for you? Like, what do you not look forward to, but you have to do it anyways?
Lunges or jump squats.
Is that part of leg day?
That's a part of leg day, but I'm not really lunges. I just have bad equilibrium, so I feel like lunges are weird. I don't know. I just don't like lunges.
Maybe with a little bit more weight loss, you might get better at them.
Yeah,
or might like them.
I have to do them anyway, so I just suck them up, and my motto is "Suck it up, Buttercup," and just keep it moving.
What about supplements? Do you take any supplements?
No, I've tried pre-workout, but for the most part, I don't. I just go, music is my supplement. I just get in the zone, when I go there and try to tune in and just brainstorm. Like, I really feel like I can think clearer when I'm working out sometimes. I feel like I'm in the zone. I get some really good ideas when I'm working out.
Like, what's in your workout mix? What are some songs that get you going?
Of course, Future is an all-time favorite. I'm from Atlanta, so I love Future. I like working out to Fetty Wap sometimes. It just depends on the mood. Some days I'm an oldies girl. Some days I'm a 90s music kind of girl. But, anything where I can zone out. Sometimes like pop or cycle spin music that really gets me in the zone. So it just depends. I love music of all genres.
Now, you lost 45 pounds. What's the overall goal, though? How much are you trying to lose, or what's that range you're trying to touch?
I want to lose another 15 pounds.
Is it harder? I hear sometimes it's easy to lose the beginning.
It is.
Harder
It's way harder. Because in the beginning, it was like, okay, I'm going to just drink water. And I drank water for a week. You know what I mean? Or maybe a month and nothing but water. And then I lost like maybe 5-10 pounds just from just drinking water. You can make small changes and you'll get faster. I feel like faster results in the beginning. Because you're so unhealthy, I guess. And just making little small healthy steps makes a big difference. But once you get kind of healthy, it's like one bad meal could make you feel completely bad because your body's not used to having that bad food. And then eating right for a while is just the norm. So now you have to push yourself a little bit harder. So yeah, it's definitely a plateauing feeling. But you got to keep pushing through it. Every level brings another devil. So you just got to keep working towards it. Working towards your goals, no matter what.
Now, I noticed that you had a Instagram caption where you were drinking tea, but your caption was something to the effect like, "This isn't flat tummy tea. This is my own special blend." Mm-hmm. What did you mean by that?
That's my own special elixir. I've never tried flat tummy tea, so I don't know if it works for real or not. But I do drink a blend of tea, natural teas that I make at home that kind of just help keep me regular and keep me feeling less bloated and stuff like that. But it's not on the market, so I'm thinking about possibly selling that on my website as well. But more information will be out soon. Just still in the works with that. But it's something that I drink on the regular, at least 4 to 5 times a week.
Okay.
So it's something I live by.
Now, what's your stance on waist training? Do you partake in that or no?
I don't. I'm gonna try it. I just recently got a different kind of waist trainer. It's not a waist trainer. It's more of a sweatband. I feel like those might work. But as far as waist training, I don't really see how that works. So I don't really think it does. I think abs work and what you eat. Because I could eat something bad and feel really bloated. And, but if I'm eating clean, even if I haven't worked out as hard, my stomach is still flat because I'm not. Because your stomach is all your diet. That's all that is.